Genghis Khan. His name strikes fear and admiration across the world. The man who built the largest land empire in history, uniting nomadic tribes into an unstoppable force. But what if I told you that after his death, his daughters didn't just fade into the background? They ruled, strategized, and even led armies just like their father. Their names may not be as famous as their brothers, but make no mistake, these warrior queens shaped the Mongol Empire in ways history often ignores. This is the untold story of Genghis Khan's daughters, the secret rulers of the Mongol Empire. When Genghis Khan died in 1227, the world turned its eyes to his sons. But few realized that his daughters were just as powerful, if not more. Unlike most women of their time, these Mongol princesses were trained in diplomacy, warfare, and leadership. Genghis Khan ensured they married powerful rulers and took control of strategic regions. Meet Alaki Beki, Genghis Khan's daughter who ruled northern China with an iron fist. She transformed a war-torn region into a thriving Mongol stronghold. Then there was Al-Altan, who controlled Central Asia and played a crucial role in securing trade routes along the Silk Road. And let's not forget Sorghutani Beki, one of the most brilliant strategists in Mongol history. She raised the next generation of Mongol rulers, including Kublai Khan, the future emperor of China. Through political marriages, strategic alliances, and sheer intelligence, these daughters wielded power across Asia, laying the groundwork for the empire's expansion. But their rule was not without challenges. They had to fight against betrayal, power-hungry generals, and even their own brothers. Despite their power, Genghis Khan's daughters faced enormous challenges. Their biggest threat? Their own family. As their influence grew, Genghis Khan's sons, who wanted absolute control, began to see them as rivals. They feared their sisters' growing power and started working against them. Alaki Beki, for instance, faced rebellion from Mongol generals who refused to accept a woman's rule. They turned against her, and she had to use diplomacy and force to crush them. Sorghutani Beki, on the other hand, had to outmaneuver the political games of the Mongol court. She secretly built alliances, ensuring her sons would one day rule instead of her enemies. Many of these women had to prove their strength repeatedly, leading armies into battle, securing trade routes, and crushing rebellions to keep their territories intact. Yet, despite their successes, history remembers their brothers more than them. Their contributions were erased, overshadowed by the men who took credit for their victories. But now, their stories are being uncovered. And the truth is clear: without these daughters, the Mongol Empire may have never reached its full power. The world remembers Genghis Khan as the architect of an empire, but his daughters were its foundation. Their leadership shaped the Mongol world for generations. Alaki Beki's rule brought stability to northern China, integrating Mongol governance with Chinese traditions. Her strategies would later be used by the Yuan dynasty. Sorghutani Beki's brilliance ensured her sons took the throne. Kublai Khan, the greatest Mongol emperor of China, owed his success to her careful planning. Their impact wasn't just military, it was cultural, political, and economic. They secured trade along the Silk Road, strengthened Mongol rule, and influenced future dynasties. Yet, as time passed, their contributions were slowly erased. Mongol history, written by men, glorified the warriors but ignored the women who built the empire. But now, their stories are being rediscovered. These women weren't just queens or princesses. They were warriors, rulers, and architects of empire. Their legacy lives on, a testament to the forgotten power of women in history. History is often told by the victors. But what happens when the real heroes are left out of the story? Genghis Khan's daughters were warriors, rulers, and strategists. Their influence shaped the Mongol Empire, yet they remain overshadowed by their brothers. Their stories remind us that power isn't just about war. It's about leadership, vision, and the ability to change the course of history. Now, as their legacy resurfaces, one question remains. How many other powerful women in history have been forgotten, The past holds many lost stories. It's time to bring them back into the light. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. History is more than just names and dates. It's about the people who shaped our world. Now, I want to hear from you. Who are some other forgotten women in history that deserve recognition? Drop their names in the comments and let's bring their stories back to life. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more untold stories from history. And if you love powerful history lessons, check out these videos next. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep history alive.